Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 93 and 94 of My Two First Love. So, as of last chapter 94, we see like we go to Noah to like have some word. Like we're living for New York. We got into this art college, but we also know we have to tell all of our love interests, Noah, Mason, Ava that we're living at to get their reaction on that. So at first we see like Noah has this letter. We thought like he's gonna react so bad or like how he's gonna panic or he's gonna say like we're over. So but he is like really happy, and he even suggests our main character like we should go to Mason to convey the message too, and he's so happy about it. So and we will keep in touch no matter what. So we go with Mason in this chapter 93, and we see like basically they're moving from that mansion to our neighborhood. Like they were our next doors, now they're gonna be that again. So that's super awesome. And we see like also we get to know like how after Principal Jennings' arrest, everything changed. The government is basically seizing their property because everything is illegal almost. The car is new. We see like Mason's mom sold her wedding ring that was precious to her, but now she's also on a job, so she's really happy about that. We learned from Mason, and of course, like Mason got kicked out from the academy, but what? So what? Like he's still like he on his own. Not like anybody didn't buy him, but he got into another, like in a dream place. So that's like what he wanted. So that's really awesome. Our main character is happy for him, like, and his like where he is now. That place is really close to New York, as I can remember, like one train ride or one car ride, away, something like that. I don't remember, but yeah. So also Mason is happy about our main character getting into the New York Art College, and the next chapter also we have to see Ava. We see like so Ava is starting is he she's not like we saw in earlier chapter like Ava is doubting about going to college, and she gives Hazel some training in a diamond scene. So she's opening her dance class, and we see like Hazel is her Noah's sister, is Ava's first student, and we see like we have this moment like what we do. We also tell Ava. Ava is also happy. But we have this diamond scene with Ava too, and with Mason we also get this diamond scene, really romantic scene, and this is the last diamond scene with all of the love interests because after this they're not gonna get with all of them. Just one of them is gonna be there at the end of the book, and end is near. I think 97th chapter. It is. It is it. It's gonna be ending at 97th chapter, but we'll see what happens. So basically, also like I would like to say in terms of just before concluding this, what's gonna happen next. Like these three chapters, it's really interesting. Like whatever happened throughout this 92 chapters, like or 91 chapters, starting from 93 chapters, it is really interesting. Like after the book break, when it returned, interesting stuff is happening. So at this point, we're graduating. Ava is graduating. Mason is graduating. Noah is graduating. So at this point, we're seeing each other. Of course, our relationship is a mess. It's in a hard position, but also like in terms of our careers or what we're gonna do next, it's really important. Like we see Mason getting into the college. Also, also he's jiggling garage also with that his job as a mechanic. And we see Mason. He has family problem, but he also got into somewhere. It's so and on his own. So it's a for pride for him. Moment of pride for him. And also we see Ava like she's saying like people were gonna think like she's doubting like of course like she's confident she's not going to college. That doesn't mean like she's uncultured or she's anything less than anybody, but she's just starting her business. But she's afraid like she's young. If people just brush her off, what's gonna happen? So but we give her confidence. So it's really interesting in terms of like what we're gonna do, and they say like it's the start of new era. So it's really interesting. I enjoyed quite reading it. And if you're of my age, I mean, in this, graduating, so this part. So this is really interesting, like what's going to happen after college, even, or, so, or like school. So you would really enjoy it. But Ava asks a really important question at the end of this 94th chapter, if I reckon. Yeah. So she says like but what's gonna happen like I can go to prom with a one third partner, like definitely like our main character is jiggling this time. So next chapter we're gonna have to make the decision that we haven't been able to made throughout this book. We haven't been able to make this decision throughout the course of this book. So now we have to make the decision. Who is it we want? But there's gonna be breakup, and that's not gonna be easy. So we're gonna see how this turns out. We're we're gonna choose one, the other two are gonna be left in cold, they're gonna be heartbroken. So how does that play out? We're gonna have to see that. And then the prom, I think the last dance, the chapter is named, so I think that's the last chapter. And I, to be honest, people have, like, critics say about this book, like, a lot of chapters when it's gonna end, oh gosh. And like, I understand the frustration, but well, if you see, like, from a different perspectives, I would say, like, from my perspective, this, I love Ava, Mason, Emma, and Noah, all the characters, Mackenzie. Like, I love this book, to be honest, at this point. Like, it's been there for so long. So I get sort of emotional at this point, like, when I talk about this, like, this book is going to be ending. It released every day. At some point, I didn't have time to read it, but it was worth it, I would say, at this point. And also, I would say, like, the way it's ending, like, in terms of, if you see, like, I don't know, like, if you are, like this kind of if you are standing at a junction point, you would see, like, your career, something's changing, you're not going to be kids anymore, or like it's different opinions, thoughts. So I really liking it. So I'd say, like, this book is deeper, I would say, in lots of perspective, whether to, basically represent the police brutality in America, or the racial inequality, and how a teenager sort of explores her or him, his sexuality, everything. I would say this book is going to have a special place in my heart nonetheless. And a teenager book, I would say this is a perfect book. you know Let me know, guys, your opinions and thoughts, and just let's discuss in the comment section. How do you feel about this book, and what is your thought on My Two First Loves? Are you heartbroken it's going to end? Are you happy? Well, I'm not saying, like, yeah, a little sad I am, but I'm really happy, like, it would end, because if it's too long, then story gets uglier than it already is. I don't want it to be any longer. So, but yeah, definitely it ends, but you have this heart, you get heartbroken because you love it. So that's nothing. But let me know your opinion, guys. So yeah, bye, guys.